Hey everybody, welcome back around to the Blog and Drill. I'm your host Doug here with your sports video blog for January 22nd, 2014. We got a lot to get to today. We're going to talk about, I'm going to give you my Pro Bowl roster as the Pro Bowl fantasy draft is tonight. Also, I'll give you my take on what the National Football League should do with extra points. But first off, we have breaking news from the New York Yankees. Masahiro Tanaka, the Japanese pitcher who's 25 years old, has signed a 7-year, $155 million deal with the Yankees. There's an option after the 4th year to opt out. Tanaka, 24-0 last year with a 1.27 ERA, chose the Yankees over the Mariners, Dodgers, Cubs, and White Sox. So big signing for the Yankees here. Gives their rotation some depth, gives them some top-end stability. Now you're looking at a rotation of Tanaka, Nova, Kuroda, Sabathia, and Phelps. Very solid. They want to go with Phelps. They'll have two good young guys. Nova's young too, so they got 3 young guys and 2 veterans in their rotation now. And the big thing is I like that they got younger. They got younger by getting Tanaka. They need to get younger, and this guy will be here for 7 years. And they did pay him quite a bit, but I think it's worth it. And it's worth noting the Yankees this offseason now, through their signings of Ellsbury, Beltran, McCann, Tanaka, and the re-signing of Kuroda, have now spent $491 million. The last time they spent close to that amount of money was when they had to go out and get Burnett, Sabathia, and they brought in a World Series ring. They also brought in Mark Teixeira that year. So interesting to see. We'll see if they can get under the $189 million cap limit. Not really the luxury tax limit. We'll see if they can get under that. I think not having A-Rod on the books will help if that gets resolved. And really, I think the next move for them is to just solidify that third base position, see what they can do, and see if they can get Pineda ready so they can use Phelps out of the bullpen and use Pineda as the 5th man in that rotation with his power arm. Tanaka, I think, will be a great fit in New York. A very cultured community. He has Ichiro there. He has Kuroda there. They're going to get along. And it's going to be fun to see if Tanaka can get it done like Kuroda has. Because this guy is younger. He's more of a power pitcher. And we'll see what he can do. It's going to be interesting to see how his game translates to Major League Baseball. Alright, the Pro Bowl draft. Sorry about that. The Pro Bowl draft is tonight. Deion Sanders and Jerry Rice will be picking their rosters. I'm just going to run down through mine real quick. For my quarterbacks, I would look at taking Luck, Newton, and Alex Smith. They're my quarterbacks. My running backs, you get 3 running backs. I would take LaShawn McCoy, Eddie Lacy, and DeMarco Murray. Gives you good balance. My fullback, got to go with Mike Tolbert. He is solid out of Carolina. Wide receivers, going with A.J. Green. I'm going to go with Josh Gordon, Calvin Johnson, and I like some speed, so I'm going to go Deshaun Jackson. My tight ends, I get 2 of them. I'm going to take Tony Gonzalez and Jordan Cameron. My offensive tackles, Joe Staley, Joe Thomas, and Jordan Gross. Offensive guards, I'm going to go Ben Grubbs, Logan Mankins, and Kyle Long. My 2 centers, I'm going to go Mangold and Pouncey. Defensive ends, Wake, Williams, and Hardy. Defensive tackles, Sue, Nada, and Smith. Linebackers, Suggs, Tambahali, Robert Mathis. Inside linebackers, Burfict and Kickley. My cornerbacks, I'm going to go Patrick Peterson, Joe Hayden, Brandon Flowers, Brent Grimes, and Eric Reed, Eric Weddle, and Antron Roll are my safeties. So a good bunch of guys there. It's going to be interesting to see who takes who and how it works out. I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be good for the Pro Bowl, kind of revitalize it and get it back going, because the Pro Bowl is a great event. People watch it, and I just hope it becomes more of an exciting event through this remodel of it all. Alright, big topic has been extra points, what to do with them. Talking about getting rid of them. There was like a 98% completion rate on extra points this year. My take is, don't go to a 2-point conversion thing. Make them kick a field goal, but I think all extra points should now become 45-yard field goals. Kickers can hit them. Conditions are perfect, and these kickers are meant to make 45-yarders. So I think you should have to kick it from the 45-yard line, and each possession, the first possession you get to kick it from the center, The next you have to kick it from either the right or the left hash, and then the third possession from the left hash, and you just rotate that through and kick from different hashes each time too. Give you a little bit more of a tricky spot as well. I think it'd be fun to see for sure. I think you should have at least, if you score on 3 possessions, you should have to kick from 3 different hash marks in the game, which would be an exciting way to do it, I think. So that's my take on how extra points should be remodeled, and we'll see what they can do, but it's going to be exciting to see if we get a longer field goal try on an extra point. Alright, so Friday, we'll be back. We'll talk golf as the Farmers Insurance Open tees off tomorrow. They got the Pro-Am today. Woods will be teeing off with Jordan Spieth tomorrow around 1:40. We'll have updates from that as golf is back. I like to talk a lot of golf, really. I can sit down, I can watch the Masters. I sit down, I watch golf. So it's going to be fun to start talking some golf again. This is a golf blog. We will talk golf on here, so hope you enjoy that. We'll also give you my college hoops preview, and we're going to talk about Jatavion Clowney and what he has to prove at the Combine to get himself a top draft pick in May's draft. Follow me on Twitter, YankeeBaller415. Comment, question, subscribe to my page. Thanks for tuning in to the Blog and Grill. I will be back on Friday. Have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you back here on Friday afternoon.